What's up? How's everybody doing? This is Big Daddy Kane.
Great. Well, thank you so much for joining me backstage here at Made in America. What is it like for you to be a part of such an eclectic festival?
Oh, I think it's wonderful, man. I see a lot of people that I'm fans of involved in this, and I'm glad that it's here in Philly, because this is a very, very, very strong hip-hop market. So I'm looking forward to hitting the stage in a few.
Absolutely. What I love so much is the genre diversity that we see on these festivals anymore. I mean, I'm sure you've witnessed so much of that change over the years. How do you feel about where it is now?
I mean, I think that's beautiful. So many different musical genres coming to work together. You're seeing hip-hop artists, soul artists, pop artists, all sharing the stage together, where it's becoming basically one big mixtape. But I mean, it's like if you can work together like that, then you can keep it what we do going,
Absolutely. I feel like it doesn't matter anymore. You don't have to be a fan of one particular genre or another. So, I mean, what can you share with us about what you're currently working on these days?
Well, right now I'm still on tour with Masters of Ceremony. I'll be doing that probably to the end of October, and other than that, my band Last Supper, they're going back in the studio, so we're going to be cutting our second project, which will probably be out early next year.
Nice. How far along in the process are you?
Oh no, we just started. We're really just gathering all the rest of the final music. So we next month we plan to sit down and go in the studio, and record everything.
Nice. So, I mean, how does it feel for you on a personal level to be, to have definitely earned that legendary status and be looked at as like a legend in the hip-hop community?
I mean, I think that it's a blessing, honestly, because this is something that I never got into, saying that, I'm going to become a millionaire from hip-hop. I'm going to be one of the richest cats. I got in this one just to be the dopest MC. I just love for the culture and, just a fan of hip-hop music. So 26 years down the line, when, you're still receiving props from a strong fan base, it's a blessing and it's beautiful.
You're looked at as such an influence on even bands that are playing here at Made in America and artists that are performing. Is that still surreal to you?
No, I think it's beautiful. I mean, and I have nothing but the utmost respect for these guys, as well, and I wish them continued success. And, I hope that, see them, 26 years down the line, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So what are some ways that you've kind of honed your skills as a lyricist? It's just amazing.
Say that one more time.
In what kind of ways have you honed your skills as a lyricist and continue to do so today?
Well, I mean, I always try to stay in touch of what's going on style-wise, and then also just by listening to some of the great writers, like when I listen to material written by, like people like Smokey Robinson, James Taylor, and, Chris Christopherson, stuff like that, Ashford and Simpson, that motivates me,
Absolutely. So what's probably one of the most surprising influences we'd find for you?
Probably Smokey Robinson. Everybody really trips on that especially when I point out his greatness in writing, that's probably one.
Absolutely. So, I mean, we've seen so many changes in the music industry over the years, with probably the biggest one being the uprise of social media. How has that had an effect on you as an artist?
Well, I mean, I'm getting the swing of the social media thing now. I'm a lot better.
I was late too.
Yeah, I'm a lot better with it than I was, it's cool, but it's entertaining, and most of the time it's entertaining.
Absolutely. I feel like some of the shroud of mystery around the music industry has been lifted because of it, but it could be a blessing and a curse, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it works both ways, but it's great that you can interact with your fan base that can't make it to your shows, can't see you. I think that's a beautiful thing,
Oh, of course. On a personal level, I look at music as a universal language that we can all speak and understand, even if we take a different message away. For you, when did music begin speaking to you?
Music started speaking to me as a youth. When I would just see my mother in the house cleaning up with some Marvin Gaye or the Isley Brothers playing, that's when I started really, really becoming heavily influenced by music,
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes to speak with me. I appreciate it. I know you got a show to do. We're excited to see the set here. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. My pleasure.
Thank you.